Funny thing, I don't even use trigger trades, but okay, so we're live. We're live on YouTube. So for those of you who are not on YouTube channel, please get on our YouTube channel. There's so much value there. And those who are yet for the first time, make sure you subscribe and also turn on notification button so that you can always get updated with the information that we are releasing, giving out on a daily basis as God enables us. Okay, so we're talking about how to set trigger trades. Now, before I go into that, there are some basic fundamental things I see people ignore, and then it costs them. Okay, they make losses. One is, don't be under pressure to trade. Okay, see, competition, no competition. People who are under pressure are still under pressure. It got nothing to do with the competition. It's, you know, there's something called addiction. All right, addiction is something people think is just cigars, alcohol, and all of those people get addicted to. No, you can get addicted to trading. It's like, I must trade. I just have to trade. I got to trade, man. So the problem is you're going to wear yourself out and you don't know you are worn out, and you start making stupid trades and making silly mistakes, or the trade is already has already mastered your strategy and will mess you up. I don't know how to put it, but I'm telling you the truth. So, hey, when you got to be able to stay a whole day and you didn't trade and you're okay. All right. You see, if it's already catching up with you, see that's not easy for a lot of people. Okay, so because I realize sometimes in a whole day, I place a trade, it doesn't enter for me. Now, the problem is when you're under pressure to trade, you start adjusting your trade up and down, right? You're trying to force yourself into the market. You must enter the market because the market is for you. Hey, you got to chill sometimes, just relax. And you might not trade a whole day, and then the next day, boom, it pours in for you. Okay, like what happened for me yesterday, the day before yesterday, it was like I wasn't trading. It's not like I didn't trade. I said trades. None of them entered. Until yesterday morning, the first trade entered. And I was like, wow, I was excited. And massive profits. What would have happened if I had pushed myself into the market? I probably would have lost that money that I used to make that money. Then the next trade yesterday entered towards evening. That was around 6 p.m. or so, and took profit by 7 p.m. in a split of an hour. All right, and it was massive. All right, it was like 2-3 days trade in one. So what am I saying in essence? You must have the discipline to control your urge to trade. Like I said, people get addicted to different things. You can get addicted to trading and you must trade. You have to trade. You just have to trade now. And then you make mistakes, you lose money and all of that. So no pressure. 2, it might work for you once in a while, but when the wrong things work for you, you get addicted to stupid things. All right. So you just jump into the middle of the market, say, this thing, the way they go so, oh yeah, I have to trade. Pia, you enter. You know, the next day it might not, as you PM, it will PM you. All right, you know those wicked candles that used to make life difficult for some people. So you don't want that to happen to you. You want to predict your market. All right. So you are not doing trial by error. See, if you are doing trial by error, whether you are winning or not, it doesn't make any difference because you will lose all. At the end, you will lose the whole money. I don't care how much you make, you will lose all of it. Do you get? So you need to be able to predict the market, and that's why I'm teaching you trigger trade. Okay. And I'm giving you guys some secrets. All right. So it's not like you can't adjust trades, all right, to gain a good entry point. But you adjust trades when the market has adjusted. Now, for example, if you look at the market, you discover that the support and resistance every 24 hours changes per time. Sometimes it remains the same for a long time, but then after a while, it changes. If it changes, then you can change your position. Do you get? So, because I always believe in trading with the 24 hours high and 24 hours low. All right. And the result is stressless trading, stress-free trading. So I now decide, okay, I'm placing this here, place it there. And if I check, it's not picking, and I check that the support and resistance has changed. In other words, I can see that the 24 hours high and low has changed. It means it has changed where it is stopping its movement. So I have to change where I'm setting my trap as well. Okay, these are the occasions where you make the changes. Another thing you need to do, don't get mad in the market. Imagine somebody is opening trade left, right, center. Okay, only you there for BLZ, you there for SAY, you there for Bitcoin, you are on Ethereum, you are on Solana. You just scatter your money everywhere. You one all of them will win. Only one will collect the whole money from you. Now, if you've been doing that, you know what I said is true. All right. So I'm telling you, master a coin at a time. All right. Master a coin at a time. So you know the problem with trading too many coins at the same time, you will not really get the truth about their direction, their movement, because you don't have enough time to master all of them. But when you spend time on one coin, you can literally watch a coin till you can know the next move, except there is news fundamental. You see, when you follow these principles, let me tell you something that will happen to you. You discover that you only lose when there is a serious shift, a fundamental change, or Bitcoin changes the direction. Otherwise, man, you'll be always be on point. And then your losses will be nothing compared to your wins and your gains. All right? So, very important. Don't go on a rampage or you'll get ramped. All right? You don't be everywhere at the same time. You end up being nowhere. So, focus on 1, 2 coins. Look at it very well. Understand the movement, understand the support, understand the resistance. If you are longing, plug in at the very support level, the bottom, and wait and be patient. Don't be too under pressure. I must enter this market now. No, if you must enter, you must come out too, and you might come out empty-handed. So, also, if you want to short, you want to get it at the peak, so you need to really watch the movement. Yeah, once in a while the market changes direction. But if you settle down before you take your decision, your trade positions, you want to confirm the coin movement before you take your action, I can tell you, you will do well. All right. Also, don't risk all your money in a trade. Your account is not getting blown off because you lost the trade, but because you used all your money. If you're using all your money, why are you using isolated margin? You get it now. If you want to use your money, you don't need to use isolated. Just place trade. If in the going with the collect, say I need more. With the sock. So if you're trading isolated margin, like I said, we should trade. The reason I said I trained us with isolated margin is so that you can risk only an amount of your capital per time. But then you go ahead and put all your money and say, and because you want to make so much money at the same time, hey, you want to make so much money at the same time, increase your capital and then put in an amount per time. You understand what I'm saying, right? So you don't want to risk all your money at the same time. These things are very important. But if you don't understand this, no need getting into the market, because we're not looking for somewhere to throw our money to, or we are not looking for where to go lose money. Okay, and stop playing. I notice a lot of people are just playing. They are just having fun, catching cruise. You don't have time, man. If you're gonna make the money, start making it. Then get serious with this thing. It's not one of these things you are doing to pass time. This can literally change your life financially. So get serious with it. That's why I had to bring that challenge, so that people can be committed and be serious. You just enter there, come out, and you're not even making any progress. And you say you are trading. The only progress you make is when you lose money. You lose very well. You're playing. So take it serious. I mean, you see, people are under pressure. You see people jumping into things, they know this thing will fail, they still do it because there's no other thing they can do. They just have to make money. You see people promoting rubbish left, right, center. There's nothing they have not sent to me. And I look at all of it, what I see is that people are under pressure. People want to make money. So you have something very strong, something very powerful that can actually make you money. Then maximize it, make the best of it. Okay. Also, okay, I've talked about not using all of your money to enter per trade. Watch your leverage per trade. Okay, yeah, because you want to make sure that when you enter a trade, your liquidation price is not too close. All right, because most of the times the trades will first go against you. This is normal to the market because it will react to your entry. When new money is introduced to the market will react immediately. And most times it will go against that money. It will want to take that money that came into the market. And that's why if you don't understand this, you will not know why. If you just jump into the center of the market will just come and bring the money. All right. So the market reacts. That's why it's good to set trigger trades and also set limit orders. So you are not just, they shock the market. In the market, they come meet you. You get, so it's already in your direction when it comes. So this is very, very important. Your leverage. All right, your leverage, watch it and understand hedging. Don't just be opening trades anyhow without understanding how to hedge a trade. I hope you've understood this very well. So let's go to the main deal for today, how to set trigger trades. All right. How do you set trigger trades, and why trigger trades? For me, I think the main reason to set trigger trades is so that your position will only be kick in when the market is surely going where you predicted. Secondly, but the most important reason is so that you can use one money to take different positions, all right, to place different orders. Because, sometimes you only have $50 or maybe you only have $10. You want to place a short and you want to place a long on a particular coin. With trigger trade, you should be able to do that. All right. But with limit orders, you won't be able to do that. Or market orders, you won't be able to do that because your margin will be exhausted. So that is the main purpose for that. So let's head over to MEXC. So we're here in MEXC, and then go to futures, and let me look at. I want to pick a coin to deal with. Let me see this coin. What's Sui doing? Sui is just consolidating, but it's still down. It's still at a low position. Should be looking at recovery anyway. So basically, my normal way, I look here. So 24 hours high is this, 24 hours low is this. Okay, so I want to set a long. If I want to set a long, say for 0.4752, I can set the trigger at 0.4755. All right. So what am I saying practically? I'm saying this trade, I want this trade to peak at this price, but let the order be triggered when the price hits 0.4755. So the trigger price has to be set above it because you are expecting it to come down and pick it and start going up. For a short, okay, so if I want to set a short, I want to set it at this price, all right? I want to set it at this price. So I have to set my trigger below it, all right? So if I say I want to set my short as 0.48557, then I can set my trigger as 0.485. Okay, so let's get on with it. I know a lot of people will not get this once, so just enjoy yourself. Okay, sorry, I didn't pick that long, the price for the long very well. Okay, 0.4752. So here I change it to trigger. So the price 0.44752, while the trigger price is 0.4755. All right. Okay, so put in I needed to transfer money from spots, right? I needed to do that. Okay, so it's a long, right? Yeah. What's even? I did not even check the. I took it's very high. What do you call it? The leverage. Leverage is like. So I have to click on trigger limit to see it, all right? Then I have to reset it. I can actually leave it. This will be very babahuchos. Okay, so nevertheless, let me leave it and set for the. Can you see that my money did not change, right? The $76 I brought is still here. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. If it was a limit order, the money I put will be removed. Okay, that's the reason for trigger trades. So you can use the same money to set a short position and a long position on the same coin, and even 4 different coins. Okay. So on one coin, so that the reason is so that because the coin cannot be going the 2 directions at the same, benefit from the 2. My orders, my normal limit orders for Bitcoin. You see, I have short positions and I have long positions. All right. I have long position, I have short position. Anywhere you go, I wait for them. All right. Because that's what the market is doing, is the market is going sideways. So showing you how to do that with your small money. I could set limit order because I have money to spread, right? So, but for someone who only has $50 and you want to enter into the trade $25, and you want to still hedge the trade with another $25, all right? You set a trigger, okay, and another trigger for backup. Do the same for the short. So you've set 4 orders, 2 long, 2 short on the same coin. Okay, I've done a long already, right? So let me check it again to see where I'm doing the short. Okay, at 0.4857. I should short it. Even though I know that that's not a very good place to short this coin. This 4857 is okay. So this is the price, 0.48. 48 what? 4857. Okay. For 4857. 4857. So I want to short it. So the trigger will be, I can put it for, all right, 4853 or 4852 as the trigger. 53. So it to be sure that it's coming there. Because once it touches that amount, that order will be set as an order. All right. It will kick in. But then what if the price eventually reverses at that your trigger price? So it's good you take it close and be sure that when it hits there, it will definitely touch it. That's what we're talking about. So I put in and I click on short. So that is placed. Again, you can see my money is still intact, all right? $76. So I've placed 2 trades, and my money is still there. And yet, my money will not be there, right? So let me put a limit order and you will see what happens. I want to put a short at 0.5. For this coin. and I put that 25 capital after this trade kicks in. To this, you see that my limited to the amount of money I have, I can go. You know, I like these trainings because I remember doing a training, I forgot to cancel the order and it kicked in the next day and made me mad money. Because I didn't even know I had an order, so I was not even checking to close trade or open trade. When I was done with all my early schedules, and now I said, let me check the market or blessings waiting for me. So this is how you place your trigger trades. I'm going to take questions now because I'm done. Okay, this is what I wanted to do today. Not about being here for ages. If you have a question, please type it in the chat box. I will immediately. You know, let me check some. So clear enough with this. What I think we need to do is you just do trigger your capital, right? Won't carry the amount of trades you want to trade, two trades, and your money, then you can set the trigger trade. I saw that call trade we did that day really blew up. You guys, you would have left that thing. You would have succeeded at the first level today. Sorry. Sorry? 38%. But somebody in the Telegram posted 100 and something percent from the court. Just remember something. As I entered that place, I saw call. I know during our training the other day, we mentioned call, right? We're setting the coins to use for the trade, for the competition, for the challenge. And we said call can deliver it. And somebody hit it 136% on Telegram. Person posted it. So you see, you know what I like about what God has opened my eyes to? It's not about making noise. We are not seeing such results in where all these plenty noises are coming from. And it's so annoying when some people come to me because somebody's making noise and say they want to pay the person for signal. Do you know what I'm giving to you here? Oh, Jesus. And still people know the value free thing, not true. So, and this person is a total novice, like she just came into this space. All right, she'd never done futures in her life before, but she took the trainings. All right, I picked Bitcoin, I picked SUI, right? I picked that core, but we placed the trade on core that day, and even my small children here, they place trade. Children of 13, how old are you now? 13 years. Place the trade. They were ready for the competition. Their first trade with $25, right? They entered with $25 and was to take it to 100. That's why I said follow your heart. You see, the reason why I'm training you is so that I will not influence your decision. I see a lot of people calling me, chatting me. I should help them trade. I should give them signal. Please see. That person that did 136%, me, I did not do any percent today, but she did 136%. You see how people limit themselves. Right? These boys placed their trade and they did 38%. They were actually going for the other, but they were influenced by people. Close the trade. Close. They closed it. So they would have hit at least they would have done the first level. They would have turned $25 to $50 today, and even much more. And then they would have been looking at 9 more trades, right? Because if you start with $25, it's 10 trades to 1 Bitcoin. If you start with $50, it's 9 trades to 1 Bitcoin. If you start with $100, it's 8 trades. Like I started with $100, I've already done 2. I've done the first one, I've done the second one. Okay, my $100 is already $400 something, $450. Okay, so you see trades are set there. I'm not playing with this thing, guys. I'm not playing. So if you have been playing, wake up. You can see my orders are waiting. It will enter. So none of them entered today, and I'm not under any pressure. It might enter between now and tomorrow. After all, we did not say do it in 8 days. So do it in 8 trades. You can also split it to more trades, all right? But like my boys that did 38%, you just need to do it again. You're still owing how many percent for that one? 62% more. So aim for the 62%. Once you hit it, you can hit it in 3 trades of 35%, that's 105%. Sorry? Okay, so is it on call? Okay, so this is what's her name? Informed, yeah, posted this thing. She did this 136% with 20x, not to money. So guys, and where's this lady here? Doris, is Doris in this meeting? Doris surprised me. This 598%, and I didn't talk about PEP. Okay, see, this is what we're talking about. Master, this thing is not tough. If novices, newbies, okay, people who are, this MEXC is their first exchange they ever registered in their life. If they are doing 600%, first, nobody should boast or be proud and think that they are too much. Like I said, nobody knows it all. We are all learning. Then secondly, nobody should feel incompetent. Nobody should feel that they can't do it or they can't know it. If children are doing it, nobody should feel too big that they have known it all, and nobody should think that they cannot do it. Are you getting it? So this is it. See, there's no reason why you should not succeed with all we have in place. Is it compulsory to place long and short together for trigger trade? No, it's not compulsory. You must not place a long and short. Just example. Should the first trade be limit trade and backup trades as trigger trade? It must not be. You can set both backup and what? And the main trade as trigger trades. You can also set limits, all right? Doris, type your name now. Let me know if you are the one. Doris, I do want saying are they here? Because I was blown away, man. Are you serious? So now this iPhone, what they see? Wow, man. Now you guys now see what I said. You got to be serious. Did you know, Doris, if you had entered that trade with $50, okay, you'd have made a profit of about $600. One trade. Normal hustle. You know how long it takes to make $600? It would choke you. Okay, and if you had entered that trade with $100, imagine entering such a trade with $1,000 or with $200. You see why you got to be serious with this. And let's hit the 1 Bitcoin peak, because when you hit it, you begin to plan your trade. Begin to plan your trade. So I'm super excited with the results so far, and let's go. Let's hit the jackpot. Okay. Yeah, I know you're surprised. So you can place anyhow it's comfortable for you. The important thing is don't get stuck, okay? Because you have 2 trades to trade, but you don't have money to allocate to both trades, right? So what you do, set trigger trades for the 2 trades. So the same money is going for 2, 3 trades. That's the reason for trigger trades, so that your money can be free to explore. Then whichever one kicks in for you, better. And if you are good at what you're doing, if you know what you're doing, anyone that kicks in would have given you a profit, you close it, and the money is still available. You have made more money and money is still available to engage the other trades that are pending, yet to kick in. All right. We know that the market is still consolidating, have no direction yet. So just study the movement of coins, and I'm sure you should be able to make the best of this season. Okay. I also said I'll tell us how to trade spots. Trading spots simply means buying coins when they are deep. So, for example, so what you should do, on CoinMarketCap, you set triggers. So you go to CoinMarketCap. When you go to CoinMarketCap, any coin you are watching to trade, you go to CoinMarketCap, and then is my screen showing? So it's like my screen is not showing. Is it showing? Let me share my screen. So trading spots, this is what you do. Any coins you are watching, you see this coin is going down, they're affording it big time. Any coin you're watching, you just come here and star it. See, there's a star here. You star it. When you star these coins, don't go and star all the whole coins. Any coin you see, go and star it. No. Select the coins you think you want to get in at good position and star them. What will happen is that any major movement, you will be notified. Let me show you now. You see, this was from CoinMarketCap. This is how I knew that something happened in core. 1 hour ago, because on my watch list said core is up 10%. So any drastic movement, I will know that something happened to a particular coin. Then I can take decision. So this was about core 1 hour ago. Let me see if I've not touched others. Okay, look at this one. That social good went down 25%. This is a trade position. All I need to do is to rush and buy the coin, because 25% loss is a very sharp drop and it can recover also very fast. All right. So they send a message, they give you trigger messages when there's a sharp movement. So this is a very sharp movement, and you won't know when, as you are going about your normal business, doing other things, you won't know that. And you can also set this to help you take your decisions, right, in your futures trading, but this is more for sports, because that's where these sharp movements really plays a role. Even though sports and futures have a correlation, but they are 2 different markets, right? So when you set these, when you favorite them or put them on your watch list, you are sent trigger messages, okay? You send messages to know that, okay, something happened. Okay, look at this one. Renek went up 20%. I get notified. So in case I want to take profit, I can also go and take profit. right? Look at this one. Dow went down 10%, 10.47%. So once you get notified of a sharp drop in a coin, you simply go and buy it. Or first, you can go to their community, go to their Telegram, go to their Twitter, and see if there's any news. Anything is going wrong. If it's a big news, you can actually go and short the coin if it's going down, because it will go deeper. You'll be among the first to know. And you can make the best of such opportunities. Okay, this was 1 day ago when I was notified that social good pumped by 38%. So that's the first thing. The next thing is, so like this coin now. You just go buy it and watch. Sometimes it might go against you for a while, but then it reverses eventually. It reverses eventually, like this coin. Okay, I bought about $100. When it dropped, it showed, they sent a message, it dropped by 17% or so. So I bought about $100. So I've made $6 on this, all right, today. And then this one also, I'm losing here. I bought about $100 here too, all right? So I'm losing about close to $4 here too. Okay, but it's going to eventually turn around because it was a sharp drop. Which other one? Here, I'm gaining here, all right? Gaining here. This was about 170 something also. It was 0.72 or 73. And then which one again? Okay, like, okay, you can look at this one. So you also add the coins to your wallet like this, so you can also go through them. All right, like I'm going through now, I've seen this one. This is a very sharp drop, 13%. And I'm going to buy it. Maybe I'll buy $100 worth of this. And I'm sure it's going to bounce back from 0.0076 to maybe 0.008 or 009. Make $10 or so. See, it's important you make money every day and consistently to stay above the current financial situation globally. CULX is making us proud. 18 cents now. Wow. All right, so guys, I'll stop here today, and this one is already recovering. I said I will buy this after meeting. I saw it was losing 17% just before I started this Zoom meeting, but I started recovering. I would have bought, but I said let me enter the meeting first. Okay, so guys, this is it, and I hope you got value from tonight's meeting. And let's try to make the best of the